Okie doke. As soon as the Twitch app decides to stop being such a little punk ass bitch, maybe I can stream. Let's see. Who knows? Who knows anymore? It feels like it takes upwards of like 2 to 3 minutes for me to be able to check the stream on my app, which is just awesome. I'm gonna bitch about this every time. It's annoying. And I love to bitch. I think it's working. Anyway, hello. Welcome to the stream. So last time we did a whole bunch of cutscenes, pretty much, with the bonus character stuff. And it was good, but it was also kind of boring because it was just like it was just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. And I think we have like one more left, and then we can actually maybe play the game a little bit. Wouldn't that be awesome? Being able to play the game? I think it'd be pretty cool. So let's get going. I'll have the Twitch app working at some point. So yeah, Rab was trapped in a dream world where everything that was bad that happened to him didn't, and he had his grandson and his son-in-law and all that still alive, and, you know, good shit happened. But he's like, nah, it's not real, and then it turned out to be his master testing him.
His friends still live. His friends still fight. Their cause is not forlorn. The night is dark and dreadful, but we may yet see the dawn. Though Erdrea is racked with darkness, suffering, and pain, the Luminary's light can shine upon this land again.
Again. I hate that rhyming thing. Again. No one says it like that. Unless they need it to rhyme. It's again. I'm sorry. It sounds so stupid when you say again. I guess maybe that's like the technical way to pronounce it. Like, technically that's the correct way. Oh, hello, fish friends. But it's so dumb sounding. Again. I prefer a loss. Sorry. But hey, look, fish. No, I think, okay. So we're done with the little character things. I'm fine with that. That took way too long. Like, it was fun at first. I really liked the Sylvando chapter, but the rest were just kind of meh. Who's that handsome fish? I'd fuck that fish. I shouldn't have said that. Levin has lost the power of the Luminary. Okay, seems fine. But yeah, everything in the Luminary skill tree you can't access anymore. Because, you know, Levin's no longer the Luminary. He's a fish. He's a cute fish, but he's still a fish. Levin looks in the mirror. He sees the face of a big blue fish staring back at him. He shuts his eyes tightly, but when he opens them again, the fish's face swims back into view. Levin sighs, and a string of small bubbles float out of the fish's mouth and drift up to the ceiling. Yeah, our boy's a fish now. It's weird, but, you know, that's how it is. Every now and then, you're just a fish.
Oh, you're awake! You're alert! You're
yes.
alive!
Although I wouldn't normally classify fish as awake or alert.
Your breath was getting shorter, you couldn't breathe the water, but look at you now! It's an unequivocal miracle! Queen Marina!
Yeah, this is how you access the stuff that was in Nautica that we couldn't get to before. The stuff that was out of reach or being run by, you know, fish. It's wonderful to see that you've awoken finally. You've been sleeping ever since you fell into the sea. We're safe down here, but awful things are happening ashore. Speak to Queen Marina if you wish to find out more. Her Majesty awaits you in her palace to the north. If you're feeling fit enough, I'd urge you to go forth. Oh yeah, rhyming. Rhyming all the time. Wow. Are there any, like, Screts down here? There is Screts. Give me that. If that's a mimic, I'm fucked. It's a seed of skill. I'll take it. Whoosh. What fun. It'd be kind of fun to live here as a fish. There's plenty of stuff to look at and do. I mean, swim around and eat smaller fish and swim around. It's you know, maybe, you know, actually, you know what? No, I don't think I want to be a fish. They'd kind of get boring. Ooh, a red eye. Gross. I just figured out, oh, hello, McSquee. And yeah, dual-wielding boomerangs is a lot of fun. It's really great. It kind of sucks you have to waste a bunch of skill points in, you know, daggers if you don't intend to use them, but it's fun. I'm here to tell you boomerangs are 100% better than knives. It's debatable, man. They're all good. Like, the fact that you can argue one is better than the other is good because it's balanced. And I love boomerangs. I prefer them to knives. I think it's just that people go for knives because they have a better single target damage capacity. They do better single target damage, so they're better for bosses. So people tend to gravitate towards that. I think it's the whole, like, poison them, then use the move that does double damage to poison targets strategy that people use. But, they're both good. I do prefer boomerangs. They're just fun. Hey, look, it's Queen Mariner.
You say our guest has finally recovered from his wounds? Then let us expedite the plan. It must be done, and soon.
Again. It must be done again. And again. Is this a loss or a gain? You must tell me again.
Your Majesty.
Don't fear for me. I'm not done yet. Until my work is finished, I'll find the strength to carry on. I shall not be diminished.
No.
Look at that face. That's the face of a motherfucker, but fish.
Ah, there you are, old friend. Or should I say, new fish. You make a finer flounder than I'd ever dared to wish. When first my subjects brought you here, it gave me such a shock. To see you bruised and broken like a ship wrecked on the rocks. The Lord of Shadows thinks you dead. The sea swarms with his spies. I changed you to this fishy form to hide you from his eyes.
Let's just hope I don't come across a shark.
Many troubled months have come and gone since your arrival. As you slept, my healers strove to safeguard your survival. You cannot know how glad I am to see you fully healed. But soon the spell will fade, and you must once more take the field. I have a plan to see you safe. That's all I've ever wished. If all goes well, you'll soon know what it feels like to be fish.
That sounds painful. Fish get their mouths hooked. I don't want that.
No.
Oh, I forgot about Double Down.
Forgive my haste. These strange events must take you by surprise. You have so many questions. I can see it in your eyes. I saw you battle bravely by the World Tree's holy heart. I saw the Lord of Shadows tear your fellowship apart.
That was incredibly unnecessary. Couldn't you have just opened the door?
I saw you strive to fell the fiend, and how your plans were vexed. When you are ready, follow me to see what happened next.
Again. Double Down, and with Sylvando, you can do cool shit. I never considered that, actually. Because you can use Sylv to do, like, a bunch of status effects with the whips and stuff. That would be fun. Or his dances. Her Majesty's waiting for you in a private room. Chest through these doors. Don't cause any trouble. You'll have me to deal with. Freaking shark bouncer. He's kind of cute, though. Look at him. Look at his stupid face. I love it. Yeah, but it seemed like an unnecessary show of power to just, like, lift her wand to open a regular door. Couldn't she have just opened it? Maybe I'm too practical.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water.
So it's an orb of scrying. Got it.
I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around.
So if you can just summon rain anywhere, you can look anywhere you want.
Whenever you are ready, touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your
Eric's
aerial
Divide ability
world.
plus Toomerang does a ton of damage. Oh, that probably does do a shit ton of damage. That's 6 hits per enemy. Or no, that's... wait. No, it's more than 6 hits. That's a lot of hits. I'm gonna have to try that out whenever I get enough skill points. Touch the fucking pearl! Well, hopefully the rain will put the fire out. Ah, you know what? Never mind. That's a big fire.
The once fair land of Erdrea is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy world tree
Into hell.
fell.
I'm doing my best.
Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand. In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out
Oh,
struggled
it's 12
to
hits.
survive.
Damn.
Their days are filled with desperation, misery and tears. I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
Looks a little like Jade with that hair. That's like Jade's exact hair. Oh dear, that's probably not a fun thing to walk in on. Get out of there!
Please, help!
That is actually kind of terrifying.
Somebody, please.
Something about the idea of a church, in particular, being filled with dead people. And also there's this flying fish fuck here staring you down.
Please, help me.
Uh-oh. Who could this be? What thick, muscly, thighed, muscle chest man could this be?
Our homes are gone. Our families and friends, too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
We walk and we walk again.
We have to keep following the hero. They say he's built a fortress south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there, we'll be safe.
Don't give up, okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine.
It's
You'll see.
Magus.
A few more short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
Not really. Okay. I was like, his hair makes him look like Magus. Not really.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times. Yet that light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame.
He is a fish. He is resistant to fire type damage, so he's the safest one to handle a flame. Besides maybe another fire type. And I'm done.
Yggdrasil
Terrible.
has crashed to earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadow's citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with
I just now noticed the
divers.
luminary mark on Fish Luminary's stomach. What? Like I never noticed that before.
Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation. Another one of Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but need it to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take
I do
you.
think Queen Marina is actually really cool. I don't know why. She's just a cool character. Her design's cool. She's like, her voice is good. I like her voice. She's just neat. She's like royal, but slightly intimidating.
Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face
So,
our fate
royal
as one.
and slightly intimidating. Yeah, the Luminary's fish belly has the Luminary symbol on it. Na 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 na. I like Nautica. I don't want this place to be destroyed. Where else will I get my overpriced t-shirts and or maybe accessories of some kind? I haven't been to Nautica more than once, so I don't really know what they sell at the Nautica clothing store, so... They sell shirts. I had a few shirts from that place. They're nice. They're very plain. I'm boring. Queen Marina's convened her subjects in the central square. She's about to make a speech. I beseech you to attend too and listen to her lecture. I didn't mean to skip that. Whatever, it's fine. I know where to go. Just all the fish and mermaids mingling. Just a turtle. A shark.
How curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light.
Yo, Fish Luminary got some DSLs. Just saying.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. Find the fading sparks of hope and kindle them to flame. You'll find the sparks I speak of here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread. While the luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the World Tree's will.
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift.
Oh shit.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Yeah, this scene is really cool, actually.
Citizens of Nautica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
No, I like Nautica. Leave it alone. Stop that. I actually do kind of feel bad taking the piss out of, like, these cutscenes and stuff. I feel like I need to talk whenever I can. But all I have to say is stupid, dumb jokes. So whenever a cool cutscene comes up and I say something like boogers, I'm like, that's not good. That doesn't... Like, I'm not trying to take away from what's going on in the serious bits of the story. Like, that was an intense scene. Like, a kingdom of, like, friendly merpeople just got destroyed, all for the sake of this one dude. Not that he's doing too well either, because now he's tasked with saving the world. It's, got a lot on his plate. Also, he's about to get a fucking hook jammed through his cheek, because that's what happens when you fish. But here we go. There's a big, juicy prawn dangling in the water. Take a bite? No, of course not. Alright, fine. But yeah, that was a cool scene. Since you mentioned that this game does have, like, good direction in its scenes, I've been noticing, like, oh yeah, you're right. These scenes are really well, they're just well made. I want Queen Marina to be a playable character.
Oh, Blue John's hooked himself a big un. Could it be the legendary man-eating mackerel? Let's reel him in and find out.
Oh wait, she wouldn't be able to be a character, because as soon as she touches land, she'll die as soon as she touches water again. Never mind.
Yes, I caught something. I actually caught something. Blue John's gonna eat tonight. Maybe there is some good in this forsaken world after all.
Excuse me?
Who the heck are you? And what were you doing on the end of my hook? I don't care how hungry you are, you don't go pinching the bait off another man's line. Hey, now. Don't cry, sonny.
He's probably crying because you just hooked his jaw, which healed really fast.
Look, I don't know what's got you sniffling, but it must be something serious. So listen, Blue John's gonna help you out. We fisher folk who gotta look after each other, ain't we? You can stay the night in my hut. There's none too many safe places left in this rotten world, but it'll do you for a day or two. When you're ready, you're gonna head over to the last bastion. They'll see you right. The fella running the place is a bony Fido hero.
Look at Blue John here being a cool guy.
Right, now that's decided. Let's head for shore. Hold on tight, lad. Things are about to get choppy.
Well, here's the world now. Well, no matter how bleak things get, it's good to know some things always, stay the same. For instance, pots, always breakable. So let's sleep for the night. Then we'll head to the last bastion and meet this mysterious purple-haired man who could be anyone for all we know, huh? Huh? I don't know. But yeah, we're back to the main game, finally. As much as I loved that character stuff they were doing, it was just a string of cutscenes, really.
Ah, ahoy there, sonny. So you finally roused yourself from your slumbers, eh? Blue John would say good morning. But there ain't no morning to speak of these days. You hadn't noticed? Why, we've seen nothing but dark skies since the day of the disaster. Just look at the state of it.
Oh yeah, they put a lot of effort into these games. That's why they're so good.
There was an almighty booming and rumbling. And then great gouts of blackness started billowing up from the castle over in Heliodor. Since then, nothing's been right. That was the last time any of us saw the sun.
It really is such a shame that Dragon Quest isn't as popular in the West.
Good. We better hide, and fast.
Then again, this game has kind of been changing that. People have noticed the series more, which is great. Hopefully people will start trying like Dragon Quest 8 and 9 before too long.
Ooh, that was a close one. Them monsters started pouring out of Heliodor Castle about the same time as the blackness. The rotters seem to think they own the place. They've never come so near before, though. They'll be looking for food, I'll warrant. And there Blue John was, thinking he'd found himself a safe spot. Listen, seems the victuals round these parts are set to get mighty scarce. I hate to send you packing, sonny, but I reckon you'd best be on your way. You'll be safer over in the last bastion anyhow. Go on and get yourself over there before the monsters spot you. That hero feller'll look after you, I'm sure. He's a good one, that one. A spark of hope in these dark old times. Steer a course due west until you hit Cobblestone Falls. The last bastion lies just beyond. Mind how you go now, sonny.
Yeah, it would be great if they ported some of the other... Oh, fancy clocking the luminary in a place like this. I'm Tickle, Ickle's uncle from over in Tickington. I've been looking for you ever since Yggdrasil disappeared. I've not had the easiest time of it either. That goes for Tickington as a whole, too, to be honest, but it looks like I found you in the nick of time. We need your help, you see. Just let me know when you're ready to make the trip, and I'll whisk you over there in 2 ticks. We'll worry about this stuff later, but I would love for them to port more of the 3DS, or rather, just 3D Dragon Quest games over to the Switch. Like, there is that rumor going around, or not rumor, but more just like, hopeful request that they do, like, a remaster of Dragon Quest IX and put it on the Switch, I would buy that day one. Another great one would be if they could somehow take the 3DS version of 8 and put it on the Switch. That would be great. Because you can already do camera stuff with the Switch. The only, like, touchscreen stuff in the game was just, like, minor, like, text stuff, if that makes sense. Like, you can only really use it to do some menuing stuff, which you can just do with a controller. I don't know how difficult it would be, but they've already got the engine and the character models and everything already made. Just put it on the Switch, damn it. They've ported 1, 2, 3, and 11. So, they've got a good chunk of them. They should just fill in the gap. You're right. I completely agree. I'll play them again on stream. Maybe. Maybe not. That is a lot to ask. I did just play Dragon Quest VIII, followed by Dragon Quest IX. I don't think I can play them again that soon. That's a little bit too much. And right after Dragon Quest IX, I'm now playing Dragon Quest XI. It's a lot of Dragon Questing. Oh, I was about to do character builder. So yeah, we don't have access to the Luminary skill tree anymore. It's just gone. Let's see. What was I looking for? I was going to do critical hit stuff since he's hitting 3 times in a row now. Let's use a Seed of Skill just to get that critical hit chance up really quick. I really am excited for the whole, I wouldn't say renaissance of Dragon Quest, but, you know, it's good to just see it getting more attention in the West. I hope that means that Square will be doing more, you know, stuff for the West with the Dragon Quest series. Because we kind of been neglected a little bit. We've been getting all of the core games, except for 10, but that was an online game. I wouldn't have played that anyway. But, you know, it's still exciting. I need to get another Falcon Blade. That would be fun. Just fight a few enemies to see. Yeah, Dragon Quest X was an MMO. But it was like on consoles and the 3DS and PCs, I believe. Like they did that somehow. But it never came to the West. There was also the Dragon Quest Heroes games, which were decent, but not great. I played both of them, and both of them I just got tired of. They were, I don't know, they were just stupidly grindy. And not in a, like, I get it, it's supposed to be based on an RPG, but it just didn't work for me. Yo, is that a fucking medal? You bitch! Yeah, like Final Fantasy 14 was an MMO. Right? It was 14? Yes, it was 14. Because then they did 15, and it was just like Magic Boy Band. I never played 15. I almost did. It was on sale at one point. I almost like pulled the trigger and bought it, but I was just like, I don't know. I'm way less familiar with the Final Fantasy series than I am with Dragon Quest, so it was harder to get into 15, even though I've heard some good things about it. I've heard some bad things too, but that's every game. I don't know. Dragon Quest just appeals to me more. It's more fun. Like, in storytelling and character design and just general world stuff, it's just more fun. Man, Levin, kicking some ass with these dual swords. Neat. Now heal yourself. Good. Have you played 15, McSquee? Is it any good? My friend's favorite was Final Fantasy VII. I actually am, okay. In stark contrast to what I just said, I am pretty interested in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Because though I've never played it, I've seen a few playthroughs of it. And it was engaging, but the translation and some of the just text was garbage. So that's one of the biggest reasons I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not Nexus, the visuals are good and the combat looks fun, but also I'm really excited for it being translated properly. Wouldn't that be neat? Doggo. Is that my doggo? That's our doggo. Yay. It's Sandy. Sandy's a little slow, so we're just gonna... She'll catch up, it's fine. She's a good dog. She knows what she's doing.
Sandy, there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask?
It's Gamma.
Oh my, it's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things. Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby. Welcome home. It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came. I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us. But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives. But that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm. Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
So yeah, everyone's alive. The game pulled the wool over our eyes and made us think that everyone had been killed. But turns out, no, some mysterious someone was like, no man, stop, Jasper, stop, you're being a dick, quit it. And now everyone's alive. Yay! Again, how did they not know Jasper was evil? If there's an anime character with a long blonde ponytail, 90% of the time he's not a good guy. And Jasper? Really? Who is named Jasper? That is like a good person. I'm sorry to anyone named Jasper. That is a good person. Yay, it's Levin! You're back. I'm so happy. When we were locked up in the castle, I remember a big boom and then everyone was screaming and running. I remember my daddy telling me to hide with the horsies and then... I don't know what happened then. All I know is that I haven't seen my daddy since. Oh. But if I'm a good girl, my daddy will come back, won't he? That's why I'm looking after the horsies. Oh. Yay. Gotta hand it to her. This little girl knows what she's doing. Even the feistiest steed is like putty in her hands. She says her old man taught her about horses. Well, he did a good job. That's all I can say. This is not the little girl Hendrik saved in the church. The little girl Hendrik saved had a black ponytail and the like weird coif that Jade has. Like I actually mentioned that her hair looks exactly like Jade's when I saw her. I haven't seen that little girl. She may not actually, you know, be in the game. It may have just been a cutscene thing, but I guess we'll see. Either way, let's go see Mommy. I shouldn't have said it like that. Let's go see Mother. That's worse. There she is. Uh-oh, it's about to get sad.
Come on, girls. Put
Well,
your
not
backs
sad, but
into
sappy.
it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited, hmm?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
My little soldier.
Run up there and hug her, Levin, you dick. Or just sit and stare, whatever.
I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you were... Oh.
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place. Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us. And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the last bastion, humanity's safe haven in a world beset by darkness. Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here? Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem.
Amber is a very big person. She's got a lot of heart.
He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try. Just pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me, it's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
I really like this sense of almost guilt the game is instilling into the character and you, in a sense. Not only is like the world just wrapped in darkness, everything's gone to pot, everything sucks. Oh, it's that little girl. I lost everything when Yggdrasil fell. My family, my friends, everything. There was so much I wanted to do with my life, but how am I supposed to do any of it now? There she is. She's not doing so hot, but I mean, what can we do? Is this making you feel better, little girl? Well, misery loves company. Maybe this will make her feel better. All right, I'm dumping an asshole. What was I saying? Oh yeah, not only do you see the consequences of you failing, like you can see everything's destroyed. People are dead, dying currently. All their homes gone, friends, family gone. And on top of that, that is juxtaposed by the fact that the guy who was fighting this whole time is now hailed as a hero. Like, it shows you what is being done, and the only one who... It's giving you, like, an example of someone actually saving a bunch of people. So everything's fucked and dead, and everyone's just talking about this great hero who's been saving everyone's asses, while you, the one who was supposed to save the world, have blown it. And just to rub even more salt into the wound, the dude who's saving everyone is someone who you were fighting. It really... It's just like, damn. That's a... Damn. Where is this tent? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's up here. It's good. It really gives you that sense of, like, dread and shame. Like, it's all fucked. Everything's gone. I like it. Well, I don't like it, but it's good. You know what I mean. Greetings, Mr. Luminary. Sir, His Majesty is waiting for you inside. He woke up not long ago and seems to be rather keen to talk to you. What's up, fucker? I lived.
So, you are alive and well, I see.
Shuriken to the face. Do it. 11.
You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended. Though in truth, I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you. I do not ask for forgiveness. I do not deserve it. All I ask is that I be allowed to atone, to pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain. Tell me, do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches?
I don't feel like I'm gonna get a funny for saying no to this one. I feel like he's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I don't blame you. A lot happened. But still, you gotta keep up with the theme of saying no.
I see. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp for all those years left me there. And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here. There is something else I must ask you. Tell me, do you know if my daughter is alive?
Well, I mean, we do. We played as her.
I see.
Your Majesty, the hero has returned. He brings more survivors seeking sanctuary.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival, though you may not wish to at first.
Here we go. We're gonna see who this mysterious figure is. Even though I'm pretty sure I've already, you know, spoiled who it is. The game has spoiled it. Who else could it fucking be? Like, like, no one else is that, like, much of a, like, brick shithouse. With purple hair. Hair? Can't speak today.
The luminary lives.
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety. Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared!
As you see, he is as eloquent as ever. But you must forgive him. He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary. Mankind needs you. Hendrik needs you. Will you stand beside him? I can well understand the ill will you feel. But there is no other save yourself. It is time that your differences were set aside.
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Luminary.
Big Squee, I don't know what that last thing you posted is. It like got censored on my app.
Good. If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
Oh. I can't see it. I'm sorry. Like, it's just like asterisks. Oh, it's where you were dancing in front of the crying child. Yeah. That seems about right. Silly and somewhat morbid. Well, I was gonna say that's my sense of humor in a nutshell, but it fluctuates. I do like me a touch of dark humor, I can't help it. Stab him. Oh, never mind.
Hey, you must be our newest recruit. They say you made it all the way to the last bastion under your own steam. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to tell you.
How do you see with these helmets, by the way?
You can obviously handle yourself. That, or you were born
You must
lucky.
crane your neck backwards so far to be able to see.
Well, either way, I'm sure we can find a use for you. Follow me. Right, here's your spot. Just face that way, and when the monsters come, stick the pointy end of your sword in them. Oh, don't look so worried. You'll be fine.
Levin feels nothing ever. I want to touch Hendrik's legs. Come on, Levin, emote.
Enemy forces! Here they come! Yeah.
And here we go. I like the one martial artist dude in the middle, just going at them bare fists. That is a lot of monsters. Start casting magic or something, guys. Kaboom.
Positions, men!
Cast Kaboom like 12 times in rapid succession. This is another cool scene. There he is. So now we just kind of run around finding things to kill. The actual gameplay part of this is way less cinematic, but I mean, you can only do so much with a game. You guys do not stand a chance. I don't need to be the Luminary anymore. I don't need the Luminary skills. I've got a fucking Falcon Blade and a shit ton of anger issues to work out. Let's go. Alright, so a Falcon Slash with the Falcon Blade just seems to do more damage, which is still cool. Look at that. I wonder if you have 2 Falcon Blades, maybe it'll let you do 4 hits? Maybe. But yeah, you just kind of run around picking off the Munsties attacking your folks. Not getting as many criticals as I would have hoped. Then again, I guess I only boosted his crit rate by 3%. That's not too much. Still. Oh, dragons. Let's heal, just to be safe. Come on, soldiers, give me a hand. Damn it, I feel like I had something to say and I forgot what it was. I really need to think of shit to talk about beforehand before I start streaming. Does that count as a dragon, or does that count as undead? Dragon. Oh, here's one thing that I was thinking of earlier. Like the whole Luminary Destiny thing. Does the idea of fate fucking terrify anyone else? People always, when they mention fate or destiny and whatnot, they say it like it's some sort of comforting factor in their life. But that freaks me the hell out, honestly, for a multitude of reasons. And there's the debate, of course, of free will. Like, if you're destined to do something and you have one destiny or one fate, do you really have free will? There's that. And there's also the idea that a lot of bad shit happens to a lot of good people. So that's their... Well, sorry, one sec. I'll talk about this more whenever there's less dialogue and cutscenes happening. So I was thinking about this a lot, like a few days ago. I don't know why, it just kind of came to me.
Behind you!
That's ridiculous. Look at him go.
Never let down your guard. You will need to pull your weight if we are to escape this one. Have at them!
Swinging that freaking greatsword around like it's nothing. Uh-oh. This enemy creeps me out because of the shield face. It's creepy.
Beloved commander, brightest and best of the spectral sentinels, spake truly when spaketh thee, Hendrik. Thou art without a shred of guile. Any other would have fled the field long ago. But I have no complaints. Our reward for tearing thee limb from limb shall be a handsome one indeed.
Grehehehe.
you fools! Wherefore gapest ye like ninnies?
Yeah, I don't like that. Stop that. I don't like the face on these shields. Nope. But anyway, what was I talking about? Something more heavy. Fate. This idea came into my mind like a long time ago. I believe it was some sort of history class where the teacher was explaining like a little bit about Christianity, how it played into, you know, history. It was a big thing, believe it or not. You heard about them Christianities? Anyway, one of the ideologies that Christians had at the time that always struck me as really fucked was the idea of the reprobate, the people that were born destined to suffer and burn in hell. I may be remembering wrong, but like what a lot of people had the sentimentality of if people were suffering, it was because they were bad and they deserved it, and that they were probably going to hell anyway. And it seemed like people were using that as an excuse to just not feel bad about people suffering. They'd be like, oh, that person is terrible. Fuck them. Let them die. They'll go to hell. It doesn't matter. They're not one of the chosen. I always hated that. Mainly because, again, it just seemed like a really lazy worldview. It almost seemed like you were justifying your reasons for not caring about other people's welfare. That also comes into the whole destiny thing, because you have to admit, as much as people try to be happy and, you know, to go about their lives not worrying too much, bad shit happens to good people. And I'm talking like terrible shit. Disease, hunger, people fucking getting crippled. If destiny comes into play in this, that seems really unfucking fair to me. And again, I think that's just like a lazy way to look at it.
Not bad.
And then there's the other end, like the whole dropping responsibility for caring about other people because it's like, oh, God will take care of it. Or if they're suffering and they're a good person, it's fine. They'll be rewarded in heaven. Again, I hate that. It just seems lazy. It's like, oh, it's their destiny. It's their fate. They'll be rewarded at the pearly gates. It's like, no. Dude, don't treat it like that. You're like trivializing people not doing well. I don't know. This has been a little bit rambly, but I was thinking about this earlier. Kind of wanted to get off my chest. This all probably sounds really stupid. I'm not saying this as well as I would hope.
Retreat! Move your bones!
Anyway, back to fun baby games.
Commander, a message from His Majesty. He wishes to speak with you. Both of you.
Right away.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just... I think my logic is that if the world truly is chaos, all of this negative shit could, in a sense, one day be fixed. But if it's preordained and destined, then damn, doesn't that suck? So you're telling me the person that's like suffering, the person that caught fire, you're just gonna look them in the eye and be like, oh, don't worry, this was supposed to happen. I don't know. Again, it's just free will chaos. It implies a lot of bad could happen, but that also means a lot of good could happen. This is stupid. I can't get my words together. Like, I had it planned out at one point a few days ago, and then now it's all gone, and my brain is mush. Anyway, baby games. Maybe, what else can I talk about? Something a little bit more lighthearted. I went grocery shopping this morning and bought a spicy buffalo wrap they had, and I swallowed it whole, pretty much, because I eat like a ravenous animal. I really do. And I eat a lot, but that's beside the point. Anyway, that spicy chicken wrap gave me spicy chicken diarrhea. So, that's much more lighthearted. There you go. Ha 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 ha. That's my boy. I knew you wouldn't let a bunch of silly monsters beat you. I know the king will want to hear you go, hear how you got on. You mustn't keep him waiting. Head to his tent and be on your best behavior. I think I eat so much just because I not only have just a high metabolism, it's a high metabolism combined with a lot of coffee. I'm eating almost constantly. It's honestly, it costs a lot of money. Most of my paychecks go towards feeding my stupid dumb ass because I'm literally almost always hungry and I don't know why. It was even a problem when I was a kid. Like, my parents were struggling to keep me fed because I just wanted to keep eating. Maybe I have a tapeworm.
It seems we owe you both a debt of gratitude. You have proven your strength and your ability to work together. It is time. Time to bring light back to this benighted land.
Oh.
The fiend that usurped my throne must be ousted. Heliodor Castle must be reclaimed. And you, my loyal servants, must lead the charge.
But sire...
I do not give these orders lightly, Hendrik. My spies have found a means by which we might gain an advantage. The city's sewers can be entered from the cliffs in the side of the hill atop which Heliodor stands. You will use these sewers to infiltrate the castle from beneath.
Oh, that's right. We died there. That's just a theory.
This key will unlock the gate.
Oh, no.
But sire, who will command our forces in my absence? If the enemy renews the attack, we will be slaughtered.
We will not. We will be prepared. Prepared to draw them out, leaving the castle unguarded. The usurper must be overthrown while we have the chance. We strike now, or we never see the light of day again.
Please, Your Majesty. We cannot allow yet more lives to be lost.
Precisely. Which is why you must quell the darkness. We seize our one opportunity, or we consign ourselves to despair. It is as simple as that. Or do you question the wisdom of your king? My subjects have shown me the depth of their courage. I trust in their ability to endure this one last assault. And I order you to do likewise. You are our last hope. Do not
Did
let
he
us
just
down.
grunt twice? Oh. That was a little weird. After an all too brief rest, the time comes for Levin to set out for Heliodor. Also, when he grunted earlier, it seemed really loud. I thought that was just me, but is Hendrik fucking up? Why did you just go twice? Did I do something wrong? I've completely forgotten what I was talking about, by the way. Well, away we go. Oh yeah, how many skill points do we have now? I think we have 6. I never use Miracle Slash, I don't want it. Increases attack power when wielding. That would be good, but I'd also have to get Sword Stance, which I never really used, if I can be totally honest. I'm kind of running out of stuff to buy for the Luminary, for Levin, I should say. But anyway, let's get going. I think what did I say last? I think I have a tapeworm. I don't think I have a tapeworm. I think I just eat a lot. Like a good 50% of my paycheck, it feels like, just goes to food because I'm always hungry. I'm hungry now. I ate before stream so I wouldn't be hungry. And I am such as that once again. Again, I should say. Wanted to sound like a proper jackass, I guess. There he is.
Wait, love. Mr. Hendrick, sir. I couldn't have a quick word with my boy, could I? I won't be long, I promise.
As long as it is quick.
So you're heading off again, are you? Well, just you be sure to listen to Sir Hendrick and do as you're told. And don't you dare go giving up, ever. Just look at me, eh? Something's wrong with my eyes now, too. Must be all this squinting in the dark. Well, only one remedy for that. You'll just have to bring back the light. Promise?
Time is short. We must be on our way.
You'll look after my boy, won't you, Sir Hendrick?
Obsidian, see the lady back to safety.
Do not worry about your mother. The king has vowed to protect her and the people of the encampment, and he is a man of his word. We need to enter the castle and find the source of the darkness. There is a church on the hill beneath Heliodor. We will base ourselves there while we search for the entrance to the sewers. Alright, here we go. I was kind of hoping Hendrick would bring the horse, and he would just fight on the back of the horse. Would have been fun. An adventure log is on the table. Oh shit, you can do that? You can just write in the adventure log? You won't get, like, smitten by the goddess of... The goddess in all the Dragon Quest games, who is just the goddess and doesn't necessarily have any sort of motives or beliefs. She's just kind of there. Alright, so to the sewers we go. But first, do a little bit of fighting just to make sure we're up to snuff. Oh, good, it's one of these creepy-ass face thingies. Ugh. I don't know, there's something about, like, distorted facial features that gets to me. It's a little corny and overdone, I know, but it just makes me uncomfortable. So that shield, as you can guess, makes me really fucking uncomfortable.
Luminary.
Yo!
Victory is
That
ours.
boosted critical hit chance is, pretty killer. I'm digging it. Also, do these guys drop anything good? I'm curious. Platinum shield, but I don't really have anyone that uses shields, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to fight them. We seem to be able to handle ourselves. I don't think I need to grind any. Let's just get going. It appears I have gone the wrong way. Good shit, me. Actually, I haven't fought one of these yet. Do they have any good drops, I wonder? Yeah, attack Hendrik, that's fine. He's currently invulnerable. Also, look at him. He wants it. He needs it. Crush him. That, and also he can take it. He's a big...
Our triumph was never
He's a big dude.
doubt.
He can take a few punches to the face. I know. I like Hendrik. I like his design. I like his legs. I mean, you seen his fucking legs? Damn. All right, I'm done. I don't know what I'm getting at with this. I was watching someone stream post-game stuff about Hendrik and Jasper, and I'm convinced they're super gay for each other. Really? I don't remember that. Or is that new stuff? If it's new stuff, I'm excited to see it. But I can kind of see that happening. I can see Hendrik being in a relationship with Jasper. I think Hendrik would be a power bottom in this case. What am I doing? No. I'm not doing this. We did this first with Banjo and it was weird. I'm not doing this again. I'm not strong enough. You know who is strong enough though? Captain Power Bottom Hendrik.
So, the assault begins. Move. This is no time for idling.
Oh, that's right, the composer. He's talented, but also very not cool. Is that correct? Yeah, I've heard the composer is really kind of a douche and kind of a homophobe, which sucks and is annoying. I guess talent doesn't make a good person. The general theory going around is that they made the character super gay to get back at the composer. I love that. I hope that's true. It's gonna be canon to me now. Let me get the microphone back in the correct position. I just cannot sit still. Something's wrong. I cannot remain seated. Oh, this is where we ran from the dragon, isn't it? I kind of want to fight it. Though I don't believe it's still here. No, it's still here. I don't know if this is the wisest decision. It is just me and Hendrik. Hendrik, you want to fight a dragon? Do you want to do it? Though I grew up in the castle, I rarely ventured into these tunnels. As such, I'm afraid I do not know where the gate His Majesty spoke of is located. All I know is that it will likely be marked with the royal crest. Come, let us search every corner of the sewers. Well, I didn't find a door, but, you know, I found... Look, Hendrik, I found a dragon. Do you want... YOLO! The black dragon... Oh, it's so big! Dragon Slash! Go! That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty bad, though. that was a lot more damage than I was hoping. Hendrik, we might need to run. Oh, he's almost dead already? What? That's it? He's so weak. Why is he so imposing and intimidating if he's gonna go out that fast? That's actually kind of disappointing. I thought it was gonna be like a hard boss you had to come back and fight later with a full party, but no, he's just gone. Oh, that's a little lame. Oh well. You can't... You've got the Luminary and Hendrik. You can't do any better than that. This class is what we would call a power couple. Alright, I'm done. You know what? Fuck it. No. Let's just keep pushing it. It's canon now.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, I bet the composer for this game fucking loves Sylvando if what you've said is true. Bet that's his favorite character. Yeah, I remember the first time I went through this game and played it, like when Hendrik was in the party, I was like, wow, Hendrik certainly has a lot of voice lines and a lot of spells and a lot of different animations for a guest character. That's kind of weird.
All is well that ends well.
I was like, he really does say a whole lot of stuff and move well and is well animated and has a lot of different attacks. And I was like, he's not a temporary party member, is he? Spoilers, I guess. Because he's not. Yo, liquid! Yeah, liquid!
Victory will be ours.
Hendrik, for the love of God, hit the metal slime. Fuck. Fuck.
Do not give in.
Hell yeah.
Not bad.
Everyone says Sylva's the gayest character, but the post-game will change your mind to 100,000% Eric. Or Hendrik, not Eric. Oh no, I didn't mean to say Eric. Fuck. I guess you could call that a Freudian tip. Oh shit.
Luminary.
I'm the worst person on the planet. Dragon Quest 11. Echoes of reclusive gaze. Oh god. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm good now. I've caught my breath. Everyone pack it up. Comedy is over. I've peaked. Fuck, I've peaked. What am I gonna do now? I do like Hendrik, though. He is a very useful character. Well, I mean, I say very useful, but I, you know, tailored him to what I needed him to be, so it's hard to say for certain. But I really liked using him. Well, I think all of the characters are, like, well-balanced, so you can really use a party of anyone. He's super strong. I mean, look at him. Of course he's super strong. That's his thing. You got it. Yeah, I use axes. Axes are great. I dual-wield axes for Hendrik because it's silly. I really like dual-wielding, and I really like axes, so I was like, you know what? Dual-wield some axes. Hey boy, you got a nice axe. It just won't stop. You can't stop the gay train. Not that I want to, all aboard. I'm so down for this. The shield doesn't seem to be doing much. I think, am I remembering this wrong? But I seem to remember Hendrik being able to dual wield shields, which was, if that's true, that's fucking ridiculous. I think if you focus on the shield tree for Hendrik, they become really good. Especially with the whole, like, increased block chance thing. If you give him the right items that increase block chance even further, I think he can just fully nullify a lot of damage.
Not bad.
Fully nullify. That's what I meant to say. Although I tend to not use shields too much in this game either. I get that. I'd rather just focus on doing raw damage. Again, that's why I keep dual wielding stuff. Dual wield daggers, dual wield boomerangs, dual wield sword, dual wield fucking great axes. Just everything, double it up. I think it's because this is the first Dragon Quest game where you can dual wield things. I was like, oh, it's new and it's fun. And it is fun. No, it will tell you if the attack is blocked. It's not a background thing, but you can increase the odds. That's what I was trying to say. But every now and then, a character with a shield, you'll see them throw the shield up as an enemy attacks, and they'll take no damage, and it will say, so-and-so avoided the attack. It's just, you probably don't see it a lot on my streams because I never use shields, because shields are for babies. Big, fat, crying babies. So, the benefit of shields is not only do they increase defense, just increasing raw, you know, damage reduction. They also have a chance to ignore damage. Is there anything else here? I don't know, maybe try dual wielding shields. So you have double the chance to block. Panacea. Again, I might be imagining that. Like, I don't know why, but I seem to distinctly remember a character in some JRPG wielding two shields like a big dumb idiot, and it looked silly. And I want to say it was Hendrik. No, shields don't block magic, I don't think.
None shall pass.
As far as I can tell, no, you cannot block magic with shields. But it's hard to say, because this is the... I'm stuck. As far as I'm aware, this is the first game where you can actually fully block an attack, not just, you know, defend it. Block it and completely ignore damage is what I mean to say. Like, I don't believe that was a thing in... It wasn't a thing in 8. No, it was a thing in 9.
We have carried the day.
Yeah, in 9 you could block attacks. But I don't remember them blocking magic. Oh, I have the fun-size forge again. Neat. Haven't forged anything in a while. Because, you know, Levin was dead for a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, he wasn't dead. He was a fish. And, you know, fish they just can't do the do with, the forge, you know. The do is undoable. Forgot what I was doing. Rework item. The Falcon Blade is +3, so that's good. I could rework the Platinum Sword, but no, I feel like it's gonna get replaced before too long, so I think I'm gonna pass on that. This armor, I don't know. Feels like there's a lot I could rework, but I don't want to waste pearls. I'll wait. Ooh, Saint's Ashes. Neat. I wonder how those taste. Let's take them and mix them with water and see how they taste. Okay, we need to go this way. Nope, fuck off, bat. Fuck off. I don't have time for this. Excuse me. Something about the urn of Saint's Ashes, like the design of the jar, makes it look like it's containing some sort of high-class food to me. Like some sort of like rich person's delicacy. Then again, that could be, like I've said, from the fact that I'm always hungry. Like I want to eat something right now, even though I just ate. My body is stupid and I hate it. I almost said my body is sucks. My body is sucks. Ooh, we're gonna rob the royal treasury. And by royal treasury, I mean some dank pit at the bottom of the castle. With valuables in it? Why is this here? In the sewer. No, not metal. Falcon. Falcon! Flash!
Victory
Yes.
is ours.
As Captain Falcon would say. N-Y-E-G-H-S. Yes!
Not bad.
Let's see. Heal all. Equipment. Is that better? The iron headgear? It's considerably better. Sure. Let's go over here and rest, just to be safe. I mean, we're doing pretty well, but it doesn't hurt to be 100%. Oh, good, horse manure, which I don't know if there's anything you can do with in this game. Falcon dick? Sure. That's what Captain Falcon screams when he skeets. Oh god. What the fuck is this stream tonight? Oh god, this is the lowest common denominator, terrible bullshit. But it's making me laugh, so I can't, I just can't stop. Ugh. Ooh, more Saint's Ashes. Neat. I cannot wait to eat that. It's probably spicy. You could probably sprinkle it on something and it tastes good. More poop. Good. This is locked. I need the ultimate key to get there. Which always struck me as odd. Because in the games that have the magic key and the ultimate key, you get the magic key, which opens magic doors, which you would think would be more, you know, complicated and complex, but the ultimate key unlocks like regular house doors and shit like that. Like a regular locked door somehow requires a more complex, better key than the magic key, which opens magical doors. It's probably Ovaltine powder in there. Let's find out. It looks like Ovaltine. I like the idea of a character like accidentally eating like the ashes of an actual saint in a game, and they become like a cleric by proxy as they become haunted by the cleric or this saint or sage or whoever it is ashes that they just ate. And they're like, what did you do that for? That's really stupid. The ghost, I mean, they're saying that. But they're still part of the main cast, still have to save the world. So the sage is still giving them their powers, like, reluctantly. Like, well, I guess you really could use all the help you can get. So the dude's a cleric by proxy. Does that make any sense, what I'm trying to say? Like, the priest's ghost is reluctantly channeling his powers into this stupid idiot who just ate Saint's ashes because he knows he's going to be helping the dude saving the world. Oh, a platinum sword. I have one of those. Neat. I feel like that'd be a funny character. Not necessarily a good one, but it'd be funny. Okay, before we go to the throne room, I want to find treasure and stuff. So, Hendrik, you okay if we loot the castle? I know you grew up here, and it means a lot to you, but we're gonna loot this bitch. So, get used to it. Oh dear. Wait a minute. No, it's fine. I didn't miss something, did I? I thought the throne room was where I needed to go.
Even the great stairway lies in ruins. The usurper will be in the throne room.
Oh, thank you,
If he
Hendrik.
is anywhere. He must be found and punished, which means we must seek another way up.
Don't worry, Levin will lift you up over the stairs by letting you sit on his face. It's the only way, Hendrik. Hey, look, it's a tree thing. All right, let's blast to the past.
Come, Jasper, do your worst.
If you insist. Curse you, Hendrik. Brute strength wins the day again.
It is good to see two young men with such spirit.
Huh?
But I order you to cease your horseplay and greet our latest arrival. I present Princess Jade. When you grow older, you will be the guardians of this great kingdom. I am counting on you. And now, so is she.
With my might and your wisdom, we will surely be the greatest knights this kingdom has ever seen. Long may we protect the princess and all her people. Jasper, are you listening to me? What is this?
Why, the shield of Heliodor, of course. Symbol of the kingdom's greatest knights. His Majesty keeps it in his private chambers. If we are destined to become such men one day, one of us will surely wear it. I would very much like to see it. Wouldn't you?
And how do you propose to do that? One cannot simply stroll into the king's chambers uninvited.
Oh, I have my ways. I just so happened to spy a certain someone treating himself to a midnight feast in the kitchens.
Huh?
None other than His Royal Majesty. He slithered out of a secret passage behind a cupboard and set about the leftovers. That passage must lead to his chambers.
You devil! You've solved the mystery of his bulging belly. The queen will make you an earl for such a service to the kingdom.
We meet in the kitchen at midnight. Agreed?
Agreed.
Of course. The passage to the king's chambers. But what was that? A vision? A dream? So this is your power, Luminary? You are able to draw on the memories amassed within the world tree to pry into others' pasts.
You make it sound so ominous, dude.
The kitchen is on the north side of the castle, beyond the banqueting hall. Come.
Way to go. You did the thing that we needed you to do. You disgusting filth. Don't... Tone is important, man. Also, word choice. Pry into usually is not like a good thing. They pried into my chest during the heart surgery. Do you mean they operated on you? No. They pried into my chest. It seems like you're forcing it. Well, I guess, you know, Hendrik is kind of not on the best terms with Levin here. Tried to kill him at one point, and Levin did kind of fuck up, and, you know, now the world is in shambles. They've got some issues to work out, but they can do it. I believe in them, I guess. Looking for stuff to steal. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. This dresser wobbles slightly when you touch it. Try moving it? Yes.
I did not make it here that night, you know. I was caught trying to slip out of my chambers. The king made me polish all the armor in the castle. Jasper was disgusted with me. We had a furious argument. We had so many in those days. But there was more happiness than strife. Life was simple. We had a purpose. We would have stood together in defense of Heliodor no matter what.
Then he became evil, and he tried to kill you. Shit's cray.
I have treated you poorly. Forgive me. My loyalties have been tested, but not by you. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. Will you stand beside me?
Oh, I was gonna say no. It didn't give me the option. Will you stand beside me? No. Well, alright, bitch, be like that. me on the bed. Yeah. Having a good time. Oh yeah, I didn't even check those forging recipes I learned. Let's see what we can make, if anything. So, Devil's Tail. No. Demon's Bane. That's a great sword? Yeah, it's a great sword. Let's see. That's pretty good. And a King's Axe. We'll wait. We'll wait and see what we need. Marquise Mittens? Oh, hey. Oh, I thought you wore a password thing. Nope. Never mind. Care rings, rings of riddance, rings of immunity, rings of truth. A whole, so many fucking rings. Neat. Don't mind me. Fuck. I was gonna run past him, but didn't work. An Iron Maiden? I just looked at the name. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh. Square's gonna get sued by the band Iron Maiden. Because they're using their name, even though, you know, an Iron Maiden is just a torture device that existed before the band Iron Maiden. But that kind of bummed me out to hear that the game Iron Maiden was sued because they used the term Iron Maiden. Copyright law is really just stupid sometimes. I'm terrified of the day where you can copyright certain, just like common words. Like you won't be able to say floss one day because it's copywritten. Don't say glove. That's been copyrighted by Walmart. Or Sega. Not Sega, Sony. Did you say shoelace? Oh, no. You owe Sega and Sony some royalties. You can't say that on air. You know that. You know better. Did someone fucking say Apple? You mean like the company Apple? No.
You have done well to make it here, old friend. And with the Darkspawn in tow, no less. Oh, bravo.
Jasper.
Yeah. Temper? Brute force may have won the day once upon a time, but things are very different now.
Why? Why did you give yourself to the darkness? What of our pact? We swore fealty to Heliodor. We promised to protect the kingdom together.
Why? You, of all people, ask me why?
Does something amuse you, traitor?
It is I who must ask you why, surely. Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me? Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted?
Because he's attractive.
Why? Tell me!
Please tell me. Okay, I'm done. I'm ruining the scene again. Alright, that is a dick move, Hendrik. Let's be honest. You shouldn't have been like that. You should have shaken the dude's hand. Like, if that's really how that happened, like, that one's kind of on you, Hendrik. Henny. Can I call you Henny? Is that okay?
Well, no more. I will be second best no longer. I know the truth now. Love, dreams, light, friendship, all these count for
And now it's
naught.
fucking Kingdom Hearts.
All that matters is power. And the only power that matters is that of the darkness.
It really is Kingdom Hearts.
There is one who sees the worth in me, who deserves my fealty, who gives me the power I crave. And all who stand in his way must be destroyed.
It's Satan! Pretty much. Well, not really, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I lost my hometown, my family, my friends, all to the dark power that you serve. I lost my faith, my purpose. Though some called me hero, I believed I was a fraud, and that I was powerless to protect them. But I can protect them. I must. And there is one I must protect above all others.
Hot.
It is the Luminary's duty to deliver the world from evil. And it is my duty to protect him. Jasper, you are a traitor to your kingdom, a servant of evil, and a threat to the servant of light. I sentence you to death!
Really, old friend? Forgive me if I do not begin quaking just yet. Now, let us end this farce.
Gotta go fast. Ugh, I'm terrible. Oh, feet. What? Since when did you not have shoes? Oh, since you turned into a demon. That's right.
You will outdo me no longer, Hendrik. This time it is I who have been chosen, and you who will fade into obscurity.
So, petty jealousy was the reason you became evil? Well, I think he was just kind of always a selfish dick. That's kind of the picture it's painting. He wasn't necessarily evil, just kind of, you know, somewhat of a douche. The jealousy just didn't help. I remember this fight actually being kind of tough.
Well met, worms. I am Tyrion, servant of the Lord of Shadows and proud bearer of the title of Spectral Sentinel. You would return the world to brightness? Fools! Wretches! The time of light is no more. The age of darkness looms. All is as the Lord of Shadows wills it. As long as I yet live, the dawn shall not return to this place. Now, step forward, friends. Eternal night awaits.
Look at his jaws. Yeah. It's very silly looking when he laughs. Yeah. Tyrion. Like, really? Name game is ridiculous.
Accept your fate.
Oh, I could use a good heal. He said, I'm your shield. Don't hold back. All right, I'm going to take that literally. Damn. I don't know why, but it's so silly hearing them say the names. Oh, yo, think you could heal me a little bit? I got it, it's fine. And I'm dying. Yeah, this is the part that was annoying. He kept making doppelgangers of himself, which I kept trying to kill the first time I played. I think this time I'm just gonna focus on Tyrion proper, just to make it a little bit faster. Just regular attacks. Let's go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, nice. Hendrik, you better fucking heal me. I want to get in these extra critical hits as much as I can. Oh. That's some fucking horse shit. $19:33. What time is it? Oh wait, that's not the time. What am I talking about? Half of your gold. Autosave. I'm not losing all of that gold. It's fine. We'll just, you know, skip the cutscenes and whatnot. I didn't want to lose the pep. I wanted to get all the extra critical hits and whatnot, and it really fucked me over. Okay, we're not too far back. Most of that time spent was cutscenes anyway, and I can skip those now, so it's fine. I wasn't about to lose like 20,000 gold. Bug that. Oh, don't mind me, ladies. Just gonna saunter on by, if that's okay with you. Don't want to display your name on screen too many times. I might get my ass sued. I know that joke was really funny, right?
Accept your fate.
Oh yeah, Levin knows sword stance. Why am I not using that? Nice! Yeah, I should really be using that. Only 2 MP, there's no reason not to. No, I can't parry magic. Better keep myself healed up, otherwise he's gonna do that Hellraiser move and fucking destroy me again.
Behind me.
Lights.
Maybe I should focus on the shadow, just so he doesn't have the chance to do that double attack. Because that really screwed me over.
Do not give
in. Don't like that. Gotta take him out before the other guy gets pepped up. Thank you. Did Levin just go, "Mwah"? Or did I imagine that?
Luminary. Pitiful fools.
Thank you. That's not enough. Yeah, let's do mid-heal. There we go. It's a little bit better. Fuck you.
Lights.
Well, time for the shadow again. That's why this fight was so annoying. We kept bringing these shadows in, and they did this shit. Ugh, luckily it didn't attack me. That move is dumb and lame, and I hate it. Sword stance. I don't like that. Please stop hitting the luminary. Fuck, I'm gonna lose a... I don't want to lose a move of pep. Or a turn with pep, I should say. Because of the critical hit chance, but I mean, I gotta heal. Hendrik, you take out the shadow. I'm going for the big guy.
Lights.
Or just don't attack him, that's fine too.
Mid-heal. Pitiful fools.
Stop blocking my attacks, cockface. I'll stop doing that too. Wow, he does a lot of damage. Oh, more heal was kind of a waste of MP. I should not have done that. I'm gonna run out of MP. All right, no more Falcon Slash. Gotta save my magic for healing. Fucking piss off. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's gonna help. It'll help quite a bit. Let's also do sword stance. You bitch.
Do not give in.
Oh, come on. Gordon does a lot of damage. That would have fucking just straight up killed Levin. Oh, that's such a bullshit move. I got lucky. Fuck, I need that.
Lights.
Oh, neat. I guess I can continue using Falcon Slash. Ooh. Fuck your face. Ooh. Oh, I want to heal Levin. So I have a feeling he's going to do that stupid Hellraiser move soon, so let's just be safe. Again, playing it safe. Ah! No! Blah. Yeah. Just grunts. So many grunts. Like, the battle speed has made it seem like there's just grunts back to back to back because there's so much less space between them. Oh, hey, look, we did it.
Our triumph was
Yeah, I don't know about that, Hendrik. It was kind of in doubt.
No! My darling darkness! Do not leave me! Do not let the light prevail!
We did it. An orb. It's grape flavored. Consume the orb, Levin. We did it. Hey, the sun's back. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Nothing? You're not gonna say anything? Alright. Dick. Be like that. Well, I guess he's got a lot on his mind. His boyfriend just kind of went evil. It's a little hard to stay positive.
Obsidian. Thank the heavens I have one truly faithful friend.
Heaven's just like, bitch, I'm right here.
The darkness may have dissipated, but we cannot know what toll the battle took. We must return to the last bastion and see what, if anything, remains.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone could be dead. McScree, what is that face? Because on my screen, it looks like a man who is about to vomit and nut at the same time. It's a little small. It looks like a green, sickly face, but it looks like he's also in the throes of passion. Obsidian is the name of Hendrik's horse. The name of Levin's horse is Blanca. Because I'm cheesy. Why not? Alright, let's go. Can I just zoom there? Yeah, they'll make that easier. Why horse when you can magic? Oh shit, did I disconnect from chat? It's an orb? I saw a face. Like a green face. Maybe, I don't know. It looked weird. Made me uncomfortable. The orb is about to nut. Okay, so I got that correct. It's just the fact that it's green made it also look like it was going to vom. It's going to nut from both ends. Top and bottom. It's going to nut from its gut. I'm pretty proud of that one. It's a disgusting, awful thing I have said, but I'm be proud of it. Well, the king is missing. Where is everyone? This isn't good. This is bad. This is a bad.
Someone! Anyone! Your Majesty? Please. Somebody! Wait. That noise.
You mean the music? Oh no, Sandy. You heard Sandy. Oh come, raise your voices in song. We thought days of sunshine were gone. But oh, I didn't read that fast enough. So come sing of joy and light, of what's true, what's good, and what's right. We'll sing until morning first light, I think is what it said. We just got punked. Yes, sing, men of Heliodor. It's morning. Say goodbye to war. Now sing till you can sing no more. King Carnelian, stop. Make them sing slower.
You did it, Hendrik. You saved us
Yeah, it does seem
all.
like unnecessary to hide from Hendrik like that, just to make him think everyone has died. Like, haha, you thought all of your family was dead. I mean, they are, but all of your friends too.
Out of my way. Let me through.
You stupid idiot. Fucking moron. Hendrik, thanks for saving us, by the way.
Let me look at you in the daylight at last. Oh, yes. My handsome little soldier. My hero. Just look at you.
Just push her out of the way? Yo, it's my mom. You cock.
Set aside your differences with Hendrik. With me. And fought to bring back the light. We are forever.
Well, the first thing you can do to repay me back is apologize to my mother, you fucker.
The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. We have hope. We have the Luminary. May you banish the darkness once and for all.
Banish you.
Hendrik, my ever-faithful knight. Today's victory is as much yours as anyone's. Your strength, too, will be needed in the struggle to free the world from evil. You know what you must do. The people of the last bastion will learn to make do without you, as I hope will I. So please, do not hesitate. Do what you know you must.
Honored Luminary. I serve you now. Though it cost me my life, I will stand beside you until the darkness is no more.
They're married now. It's canon. Hendrik and Levin join forces. Hell yeah. Big, strong muscle man. Yo, Levin, you could do worse, just saying. Quick, he just lost his best friend. He's vulnerable. Now's the time to make a move.
The first victory in the fight against the darkness.
I'm not a
is
sociopath,
ours.
I swear. My microphone, fuck. The celebrations of the last bastion continue long into the night, and the sound of joyous song echoes through the valleys. Then morning comes. Wink, wink. That whole thing you just sent to me, McSquee, that last message is just annoying to me. Like, reading that made me angry. I really don't like practical jokes, because a lot of them are just really stupid and mean. It's like, yeah, like the one you just said where the girl texted her mom saying her father had died, terrifying the mother. And she's just like, haha, you laughed because you thought your husband and father of your child was dead. Like, it's not a joke. That's just borderline harassment. It's a social experiment, bro. Calm down, bro. Social experiment.
I can walk around the neighborhood dressed as a KKK member. It's fine. It's a social experiment. It's fine.
People that prank other people tend to not breathe very well. That's what that voice was, I guess. They forget to breathe. They're too focused on their quote-unquote social experiments to remember to breathe. Have you seen? I have not seen that one. And quite frankly, I'm fine with that. That's so fucking... God, I hate practical jokes and pranks. Maybe I'm just being a stick in the mud, but I feel like if you... Okay, there's a difference between, I think, like, practical jokes and pranks and actual harassment. Like, if someone's writing something down and they look up and you take the pen away, and they look back down like, where's my pen? And you're like, haha, I have it. And they're like, oh, you. That's a practical joke. But if someone's writing something and you take that same pen and stab their dog with it, that's not a practical joke. You're just being a fucking psychopath. Like, it's not hard to tell the difference between what is and what isn't funny. Sir Hendrik, Levin, a moment, please. His Majesty wishes to speak with you urgently. Oh, whoops, I was just gonna leave. Then again, there are all those people that get their jollies off on making people upset. They know it. Like, I had a friend like that who would knowingly find things that people were self-conscious about or defensive of and poke at that to make them angry. And it's like, dude, everyone was like, dude, you're hurting their feelings. You're making them feel bad. This isn't funny. And he was like, he would just be like, I know it's not funny. It's funny to me, though. I am glad to not be that person's friend anymore. He was kind of a sociopath. Like, that shit's not okay.
I trust that you slept well. Or did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh? Or even better, there is no surer sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace. Now, to more serious matters. Hendrik.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh.
The shield of Heliodor. Sire.
You are like a son to me. And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the dangers that await them. You will have need of it, I am sure.
Someone stop him. He's styling my pen. Don't style my pen. Only I can style it.
You wear it well.
I have a very specific aesthetic.
The shield has always been the mark of our mightiest knights. There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian. You have no complaints, I trust.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you on your quest. Alas, it is no more. But all hope is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the only sacred place in Adria. He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Pang Lai. The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the Luminary, or so he said. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of
Am I
Shadows.
wrong? Isn't a carnelian a type of stone?
Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the Coast of Alor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Pang Lai. It is not a road I have traveled myself. Be prepared. And may your journey be a
You know how every, like, Dragon Quest character's name is a joke of some kind? Usually, anyway. I think the joke is that it's King Carnelian and Princess Jade, 2 types of gemstones. That is assuming a Carnelian is actually a gemstone, and I'm not going mad. But yo, we got Hindi. We got Hindi. He's gonna be here fucking dudes up with a big ass axe and a shield. Block chance 10%. Goodness. You're taking the shield bearer. That makes sense. Look at him. Big, strong, sensual. I need to reallocate his skill points really quick. Then I think I'm going to take a quick BRB and play for like another 30 minutes or so after that. I need some water and eats. Swords, I don't use swords for him, so let's get rid of all of those. Shields, I might leave shields, just because I do kind of use shields. Not great swords, though. So let's see. Let's get some points into Axe first. First thing he knows is attack up and Helm Splitter. Helm Splitter is a good move. I used the shit out of Helm Splitter in 8 when with Yangus. Hatchet Man I want for metal slime hunting, of course. Lower an enemy's... Wait. Wait, Scrap Metal? Is that just an upgraded version of Helm Splitter? An aggressive attack that can sometimes lower an enemy's defense. An axe swing that can sometimes sap its target's defense. I guess it is. Well, I mean... I guess we'll get this. I just want to see what's in the center. And attack power up, I'll get that too. Carves through an entire group of enemies. Yep, gotta get that AoE damage. Then, more attack power when wielding axes. And Parallax I never use, so I'm gonna pass on Parallax. So for shields, defense when wearing shields, block and spiel. Sure, more defense. That's always good. Wholly impregnable, defense, block chance up. Yeah, Hatchet Man has a chance to automatically get a critical hit. Doesn't connect so often, but when it does, it can cause a critical hit. So yeah, anything that's an automatic critical is great for metal slime hunting. Ooh, I kind of want to make my way up here to get these heroism skills too. So the next step in that would be Glockenspiel. Slams into an enemy with the user's shield. Alright. Well, dang, Hendrick's already got a good setup so far. What about Levin? He needs 2 more points to get that. And I think I actually have the materials to build a better axe for Hendrick right now anyway. Which I will do really quick, then I'm going to go get some water. It's the strongest single enemy strike he has. I always just used like Hatchet Man, because I wanted to lower defense and have the main attacker just... Well, I always focused on trying to boost the attack of the main attacker, while also sapping the enemy's defense. And usually my main attacker was Levin, I think? Wasn't it? I can't remember. But I didn't know Parallax did that much damage. I guess that's because I never used it. Did I not learn an axe one? Did I fucking miss it? Because I know I lost, or I died to that bullshit boss fight. Did I forget to go back and get it? God, I did, didn't I? Cool. You know what? Fuck it. It's fine. We'll find another axe anyway. So, yes. I need some water and food, so I will be back in just a bit. Should only take like a few minutes. So, yeah, BRB. Okie doke. Getting back into the swing of things. I had me like a little, like one of those little like small baby oranges, like little tiny oranges. What are they called? A mandarin? A tangelin? Tangelo? What? I don't know. It was just a small orange. I had an orange. It was tasty, and now I have a cheese stick for later. God, I was stoked when I found out you could just eat cheese. I mentioned this last time, but it just never crossed my mind. There's something I want you to remember. You may be the luminary, and your destiny may be to save the world, but that will never change the fact that you're my boy. When all this is over, come back home to Cobblestone. I'll be waiting for you. And don't worry, there'll be a nice stew waiting for you as well. A clementine? That might be the one. There seem to be a variety of small oranges. Either way, they're all tasty. But I don't know why, it's just, I always considered cheese to be a condiment or an accessory to other food types before. That when I just saw someone like cut up cheese once and start eating it, I was like, you can fucking do that? And I thought about it, I was like, why am I not doing that? I love cheese. So now I have some sharp cheddar cheese sticks. And I also tend to get pepper jack cheese sticks too. Those are really good. Pepper jack is awesome. One time I splurged and got like a little block of cheese. It was like the size of the palm of your hand, but it cost like $7. It was like smoked Gouda. Yo, that was the shit. Smoked cheese is amazing. Oh, okay, cool. True innovators, those cheese eaters. I don't know, man. It blew my mind. Head to the Mangle Grove to Mount Ponglai via the coast of Allure, which I think I need to go to the Emerald Coast to get there. I remember one day I took half of that block of smoked Gouda, cut it into little bites, and then made me a fancy pants little snack tray with chopped up carrots and cucumbers, and it was awesome. And I ate it all really fast, and then the combination of dairy and a bunch of fiber destroyed my stomach. And it just... I just remember... thinking, is this worth it? Because it was super good, and I really enjoyed eating it. But god damn, it shot out of me like a greased bullet. Actually, you know what? No, it kind of alternated. Some of it was fast, some of it was painfully slow. Okay, I'm done. We need to talk about something else. This is the worst ever. Also, tactics. You need to follow orders.
Victory will be ours.
Victory. V-I-C-T-R-E-E-Y. Victory. Victory bell. Let's see what you got. Helm Splitter, Hatchet Man, Scrap Metal, Axe's immense defense. Increases the number of blows blocked with the user's shield, and you can attack with the shield with block and spiel. Just crush. Damn. Such a fucking big, thick, meaty axe, and I cannot open my cheese stick. No, Batman, you cannot have. My dog wants the cheese. He cannot have the cheese. He has food, but he's just... My dog is a dick, because he will whine for food, and I will feed him, and then he'll, like, look at his food like, and then he won't eat. And then I will eat, and his food will still be there, still warm, just whining so he can get my food. He doesn't want food. He wants my food. He's an asshole like that. This is not where we get to the coast of Allure, is it? Whoops. Oh yeah.
Precisely.
And when I say warm, his food is warm. It's nice and hot. Cool. I can't do horse. I give him a special, not a special, but I buy him soft dog food because he has no teeth because he's old. So it has to be soft. But he has sensitive skin. Like, incredibly sensitive skin. So I can't give him food that has too many preservatives or stuff or anything like that in it. So I buy him, I can't remember the name. I think it's called Fresh Pet. It's just like chicken meat and egg whites. Just all smashed together. And like a big salami. It's honestly just, it's like people food. It's better than the food I eat. Because I eat shit like a bag of Doritos for dinner. And he's just getting chicken breast meat shredded up with egg whites. So I have to take that, cut it up into the proper portions. But it's cold. He can't eat it if it's cold because it's hard. So I have to stick it in the microwave for like a minute or two so it gets nice and warm. And then I have to mash it up with a fork so that it's soft and he can eat it. I go through all this trouble. The little shit fuck just doesn't eat it. Oh, it says head through the mango grove. What am I doing? Like, no, Batman, these are my Doritos. Eat your fancy pants ass dog food. I've just gone, I went on a rant about my dog and I just went in a huge circle. Fantastic. It's okay, there's materials. They're shitty materials, but I'll take them. Ow. He's sitting in my lap right now. He's getting real close so he can get my cheese stick. This is my cheese stick, damn it. Let me have this, dog. It's not yours. You can't eat it anyway. It's too hard. It's cold. You got no teeth. I think it would be faster to just go back to cobblestone than to go all the way back around. I really blew that. Alright, let's try this again. Can I ride this horse? Obsidian looks at Hendrik sadly. Oh. Obsidian bites off Hendrik's face. That's my fear when I see horses. One's just gonna like use its giant, massive teeth and bite my face off and then kick me to death if I didn't die from the face being bitten off. I'm trying to eat cheese and play the game. It's hard. Oh yeah, we never actually got to explore all of the Mangle Grove the first time we came through here. We were kind of stuck to a specific ledge, if I remember correctly. Ugh, lips. I don't want to fight the lips because they're gross and I don't want to get near them. And I don't want to fight the hat witches because look at them. This thing is adorable. It's like, it's a pig with a hat. This thing's pretty much a Pokemon. I don't want to hurt this thing. I want to be its friend. There's so many Dragon Quest enemies that are just like, no, don't attack him. Look at him. Look at his fucking stupid face. Be nice to him. Like the slimes, these hat witches, there's plenty. How do I get down there? Oh, this way. Okay. What happened? Oh, you look wiggly and gross. Die. A tulip? That's delightful. Alright, fuck off and die. Ah. We've fought Gigantices before, correct? Yeah, I don't think they drop anything amazing. So we'll just go. Anything behind the waterfall? Well, I can't get in the water, so I'm guessing not. Oh, here we go. Die. No! Oh, I meant to fucking... I keep fucking screwing up the buttons. Because the accept and decline button are opposite for the PlayStation 4, which is what I've been playing recently. God damn it. I want to jump inside of a turned-on blender. I'm so fucking disappointed. It's not even that big a deal. But, oh, that's so annoying. Why can't, like, the people that make controllers just agree where accept and decline buttons should be? Like, for the PlayStation, it's X, which is at the bottom. For Xbox, it's A, which is, you know, top right. Or, you know, right. Nintendo, it's also A, which sometimes is to the right. I think it's confusing, man. Why can't all video game makers just merge together into one super giant conglomerate of video game developers to make games that are just the most watered down, bland shit with no personality? That's exactly what I want. I want Nintendo and Microsoft and Sony to merge together into Ninsony Soft and just make mobile games full of gacha mechanics and loot boxes and gambling. I have a dream for a shittier future of video games. Is that so much to ask? I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. I'm just mad and ranting now. I think the whole point of this story is that I'm upset at loot boxes, I guess. I avoid games that have gambling of any kind in them like the fucking plague. I mean like real world gambling. Like Dragon Quest games have gambling, but you can't spend your own money on it. Not yet, anyway. It's only a matter of time. Oh yeah, and another thing, yeah, you're right. They all cost $120 each. Unless you want to get the pre-order Super Master Mega Bonus pre-order edition GameStop TM version, in which case it's about $600. Oh, and by the way, the second half of the game is locked in the Super Mega Ultra Awesome Pre-Order Bonus TM GameStop TM Bonus Edition. So if you want all of the game, you have to get the pre-order kind.
All is well that ends well.
It's a bleak future for video games if that's the case. Although it seems to be that people are actually trying to lobby against loot boxes, which I am so for. Like they're trying to just label loot boxes as gambling. like predatory loot box stuff. It's like, nah, that's gambling. And it's, well, it's more complicated. It's not quite that black and white. I know there are like smaller game developers out there that make like mobile or online games that get their money from these microtransactions because that's, well, it's all they can do. Pressing the correct button to exit the map this time, thank you. And they don't really have much option. But it just, I don't know, it just seems very scummy as soon as you start adding the necessity to buy more stuff in a game you are already paying for. Well, I guess that's not really mobile games and online games necessarily, but... Oh yeah, I know about the whole EA thing where they said, oh, it's not loot boxes, it's surprise mechanics. That made me unreasonably angry when they said that, because it's just like, come the fuck on. Really? That's how you're gonna sidestep this? It's not a loot box, it's a surprise mechanic. Here's a surprise mechanic, a fucking boot up your ass, EA. I don't know. That shit just bugs me. It's super scummy. Then again, EA has always been kind of scummy. Because if they're not making loot box games, they're just making the same sports game again and again and again and again. I mean, I like The Sims. The Sims is fun. You know what's not fun about The Sims? Having to spend full price on the game and then quadruple or more price on all of the game's expansions, which are things that any other company would just put in the game to begin with.
Excellent.
So even if I like The Sims, I can't really defend it because everyone has like 16 expansions. And from what I remember, they're not cheap either. I mean, I guess you do get a fair amount of content with the expansions, but my God, there's a limit. There shouldn't be that many. EA's just a little scummy. I mean, all video game companies are scummy. Every company out there has some level of scum and grime to it. It's just, you know, how it goes, but ugh. I don't know. What are we even talking about? Where did this come from? My brain is not good. EA is actually the worst because they actually have good IPs that they're sitting on or have already ruined. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Because when I think EA, all I think is The Sims or just a handful of different sports games. But part of my brain is also saying, like, didn't they have other games? But none of them are coming to mind. What were the other games that EA used to make that were really good? I can't... Because I know I've played good EA games before, but it's just not coming to me. I should save really quick. Dead Space. Oh, they made Dead Space? Really? Here's Edge, Burnout. Well, at least with Dead Space, it's appropriate considering the title. But, oh well, what can you do? I'll just stick with my Babby not hardcore gamer Nintendo games. You know me. Stupid loser. Nintendo? That's for babies. You mean you spent $60 on a game and you got all of the game with it? You're having fun with your games? I guess you're not hardcore elite gamer in Monster TM. Dab. I may not have the best... As someone who's been playing video games since since birth, I still am not too big a fan of quote-unquote gamer culture. Because it's weird. Like, I'm sorry, the only times I ever see gamer actually said, or hear it actually said rather, is either it's being said ironically or as a marketing ploy. And it just doesn't sit right with me. So the idea that you have to be hardcore and maximize every game and fucking drink Monster Energy drink through your asshole, that all kind of just doesn't sit well with me.
You're not hardcore gamer unless you butt chug Monster Energy drink sitting on your head and tweeting with your feet that Wendy's is the best, hashtag dabbing. Go to Wendy's and get your Monster brand TM flavored steak burger. Dab, dab. I think I'm having an attack. Someone help. Someone please send help. Oh, Mass Effect. Yeah, that was another game that was going really well until the third game, and then Andromeda. I don't know. It's just EA's track record is... it's spotty at best. Yeah. I think the point I was trying to get at with that whole, like, freaking elongated mental breakdown I just had was that I've gotten shit a lot for liking Nintendo, but they make good games. I mean, they're a little behind on the times in certain aspects. Like, their online stuff is garbage. They're really, really terrible with copyright stuff. They're really kind of strict on that, and they really just don't understand the necessity of it making a console that's stronger than a TI-86 calculator. But man, their games are fucking fun to play. And you get an entire game when you buy a Nintendo game, which is becoming an increasingly rare thing nowadays, which is kind of scary. Not that they're, you know, shy of making re-releases and stuff like that, but at least it's a full re-release game. If that makes sense. I don't think it does. They made a Harry Potter Quidditch game? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to think that the whole stigma against Nintendo still exists today. Like... that shit started with Sega, by the way. The whole Sega does what Nintendo don't thing. If Sega wasn't around, people like Nintendo wouldn't have this weird stigma about it. So fuck Sega for that in particular. But, like, really? People still aren't, like, understanding that Nintendo is just a good game company and you can have games that aren't ultra realistic and gory and violent and still be good? I think that's the stigma draws more from the fact that people feel that if a game is not realistic and, like I said, overly gory or whatever, it's like a baby pastime. Like, no, it has to be realistic. Otherwise, it's like watching a cartoon or something. It's like, first of all, fucking let people watch cartoons. 1, fuck you. 2, no, it's not. It's just a video game. It's already a waste of time. It's not like you can justify it being an adult thing, because you're sitting and watching just lights move on a screen. You're not developing an account, or you're not, like, hunting for food. So, it's not essential. You can't say, oh, my games are fine because they're adult things to do. No. They're all recreation. Just have fun with it. And Fucking... I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I could take a chance on the newest AAA whatever, or I could just buy a Zelda game and have a good time. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Another thing that's always bugged me is that people are, like, really into realism. I personally think a game is carried by its style, graphically, as opposed to its realisticness. Because if I fucking wanted realism, I'd go outside. I prefer a game with a cool style, like an endearing art style, more than something that looks super realistic, because that will ultimately stand the test of time better than something that, with current technology, looks real. Because a game that looks realistic now with this current technology in 5 years will look like shit. But a game like, say, Paper Mario, in 10 plus years, that game's still going to look good, because it's cool looking. Not realistic, but cool. Like, I'm sorry, the original Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64, I still think that game looks fantastic, because it does. But then... well, I was gonna say the first Call of Duty or whatnot. I guess you could also still like that for nostalgia purposes or whatnot, but... the games that looked realistic back then don't look so now. Oh, fuck you. Style is hard. If you've got no style, realistic is an easy way in. I guess that's another way to look at it, yeah. Double whammy. Realism is the lazy man's choice for video game design. Fuck your mouth with a barbed wire penis. Yo, the demons come out whenever I do this fucking crafting stuff. Woo! Oh, I got a +1. That's something. That's a lot of money. No. Let's give this armor to 11. He's less beefy, meaty, manly man than, excuse me, Hendrik is. I just made the worst pasta, dude. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I make... fucking take that pasta and yeet it out the window. Or, put it in a blender. Blend it. With, like, some herbs and spices. Maybe it'll taste better then. I don't know how to fix a ruined pasta. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. What you need to do is blend it with Monster Energy drink while playing Call of Duty upside down and dabbing on the haters. I'm just making no sense anymore. Oh, hey, I need to go over here. What am I doing? Oh, there's like a dead end over here. It's probably like loot of some kind. Frozen meatballs, a can of tomatoes, and like a little bit of pasta. That's a shame to hear. Get some cheese sticks and eat them. Should've just ate the meatballs, yeah. I don't know. Get a clementine tangerine, Angelo, and eat that. Get a Monster brand TM flavored energy drink, trademark TM flavored clementine. This isn't even a joke anymore. I'm just saying monster over and over again. I keep giggling because I'm an idiot.
A temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, Yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Enough! All of you! Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps. But his young friend does not look like a military man to me.
I like this kid. He's wise. You can tell because he has glasses.
I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
No.
Do not try to hide it. The strength of your soul radiates from every shadow.
He knows what's up. He is wise.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
It's glasses. +5 to perception.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angrila, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs, see what he has to say.
Oh dear. It appears I'm being botted. Can I not? There we go. Man, that's always so disappointing. I look over and like, hey man, you're doing good stuff. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then it's a fucking bot. Like, buy my ass cream and then eat it, drink it. Yeah, that was a bot. They pop up from they pop up from time to time and say something along the lines of, hey, your channel is great, cool stuff. Check out my channel so I can make overlays for yours. Well, it's either a bot or it's someone spamming their own channel. Either way, I'm not dealing with that. But no, I don't remember a quote-unquote kooky secret at the Cobblestone Tour. I'll go check that out after I find a spot to save, just because I'm overly paranoid. Also, I think the name is gibberish anyway, so I think it's just like random text. Leah Thelrar Premier 34 VER. Yeah, no, that's a bot. Let's go back to Cobblestone Tour. We'll have a tour. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Let's go see what this kooky secret is, and let's see if it's actually worth my lung collapsing like it just did. That hurt. But you must suffer for art. Ha! Man, every time you, like, I Leah the LA rapper 34 ever. Well, either way, it's spam. It's either bot spam or ham spam. I ain't about that shit. Wait, do I have to go to the very top of Cobblestone Tor for the secret you were talking about? Or is it just like here at the base? There's something behind this? There is. Yeah! I found it. I found the kooky secret. It's a pot lid. I love the term kooky. Can't speak. Oh, you're just guessing? Oh shit, you sounded... I thought you were being coy. Wait, like, oh, there might be a kooky secret there. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Go do it, stupid dumbass. Wink, wink. Oops. Well, we're going here now. Let's go. Disappointment ho. Huzzah. What did you say? Huzzah? Again, this also looks like a Pokemon. The Splattypunks and whatnot. Like, I don't want to... It just looks like a dumb animal, and I just want to, like, shoo it away. It's like it's attacking. It's like it's not attacking, and you just get, like, a can or, like, a bottle of water and shake it, and it goes... And they're like, oh, no. And they run away. Or, like, fill a can with beans, and you just shake it, and it rattles, and it scares them. Like, see? It's fine. God, you people are so dramatic. It got me to thinking, like these like spam bots and whatnot. What if there's like the one in like 1 million spam bots that's actually a person who genuinely just wants to help and give you free money and stuff? Like there's the one dude out there who is actually a Nigerian prince and just wants to give you money to help someone out. Yeah, there ain't shit up here. Oh, there's this. He's just like struggling, like, man, I want to do good for the world. I want to do like a random act of kindness, but everyone just keeps blocking me. I don't understand. It's gonna suck for that guy. You know, no, it doesn't, because apparently he's loaded. He'll be fine. All right, here we are at Angri-La. I want that little kid who was just here to become a party member. In the 16th re-release of this game, I hope they add that. He seems like he'd be a fun party member. Incredibly high attack and, let's say, critical hit chance, but very low health and defense. He's like he's just a glass cannon. He'll use scythes, clubs, and fans, like all of the weapon types they just got rid of in this game for some reason. Even though there are characters, there's like so many characters sharing weapons. That kind of bugs me.
welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the World Tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must
Is it a Charizard? A holographic one? Please tell me that's what it is.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
First, let's do a bit of looting. They're aesthetic monks. They don't need many worldly possessions, so it's totally fine if I take them, right? Right? Oh, hello. Welcome, Luminary. This is the Grand Master's chambers. It is where Grandmaster Pang herself resided until that fateful day. It is also where you would have awoken each morning if you had come here when you were a child and trained with us as you were supposed to. So this stuff is... You're telling me I can just take whatever's here, right? Like, that's fine. Oh, there's nothing here. I want this bell. It looks like it's valuable. Not a bell, is it? It looks like a bell. Ooh, books. On the nature of the naughty stick. I might want to read that one, actually. It's silly. Why not? There's a book called On the Nature of the Naughty Stick. Levin takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. The Grandmasters of Angri-La wield a mighty weapon whose name echoes through the ages. I speak not of the Wave Cutter Scimitar, nor the Staff of Torn Clouds. No, I speak of the Naughty Stick. The origins of this legendary tool of instruction can be traced back to the very founding of Angri-La. It is said that the stick itself chose the very first Grand Master. Some believe that it was carved from a branch of Yggdrasil, and that even a dragon could not break it, though it tried with all its might. Of course, it is best known for its use in punishing young monks for lapses of focus. The pain it inflicts is rumored to be so severe that acolytes fear the very souls have been spanked from their bodies. Are you... Whoop-ass stick. OP. Wait, where am I going? Is this the way to the field of discipline? It is not. I think I got turned around. Oop. Let's try this once more. I was distracted by the phrase whoop-ass stick so much that I went the wrong way. What's up, friendo?
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
We shall be disciplined. It will be rough, and it will be hard.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps
Literally,
of your
it's their blood.
ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honorable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
Maybe Rab's The long-suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training and eat and drink and dance until the early hours. Then morning comes. Maybe Robert is so short because the fucking force of the naughty stick spanking him so many times just compressed his spine.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Like, just the force applied to, like, the base of his spine so often just shrunk it slowly, but surely over time. Because 10,000 is a big number. That's multiple times a day. For many years. Ah, Luminary, I trust you slept well. Oh, wait, I don't care. Shut up. Piss off. So 365 days a year. Oh, God.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous
Bitch, shut up.
task.
Helping people's our thing.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
No.
Come now, do not be so churlish. The High Lama needs our help. It would not do to let him down.
That wasn't funny at all. Now I just feel like an
Thank you
asshole.
from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Something I like about this game is you're forced to revisit places you've been to, but they add stronger monsters as you go. I wish Pokemon did that. Yeah, that's true. That does make it seem like there are still stakes in areas you've been to, which makes it just feel more fresh. It doesn't feel like you're just backtracking through nothing. Another benefit is that being able to see enemies on the map as opposed to having random battles, you can avoid enemies. So even if, say, you were like you missed something in an area you're now out-leveled for, even backtracking there without the stronger monsters, you can just avoid fights. There's a lot of good quality of life improvements they've been adding to these games, and it's so nice. Again, I'm not keeping up. That was a long book. Too much with the Pokemon game. But isn't that something they've implemented where you can now see Pokemon on the world map as opposed to just random battles? Because I would really appreciate that. That would be really nice. Whether one emerges from battle in triumph or defeat depends not on one's skills with a sword or one's magical might, but upon one's will to win.
No matter how powerful one's opponent, one must clear one's mind of all doubt and devote oneself entirely to overcoming the challenge they present. This is the first teaching of Angri-La. We disciples train day after day to master this mindset. Perhaps our teachings might aid you in your battles to come. Would you like to experience our training for yourself? This particular lesson involves defeating a mighty monster using a certain pep power. Will you accept the challenge? Sure. Good, you have the spirit of a true disciple. I sense that you have braved the battlefield countless times before and performed the dance of death with many a foul fiend. For this trial, I would have you slay one of the boreal serpents that haunt the paths of Mount Panglai during the day and hide themselves away at night. They are fearsome foes indeed. And not only that, you must use the pet power Blaze of Glory before felling the fiend. This skill vastly increases one's attacking might at the expense of defense. It encourages one to eliminate all thoughts of defeat from one's mind and concentrate entirely on the offensive. Pokemon has a mix of that. The wild area, they're on the map, but in grass and stuff, it's random. Oh, so it's just a weird mix. That's still, it's a step in the right direction. I know they did, they did on the map encounters with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And that was one of the aspects of that game that I liked more. Or that I enjoyed, I should say. I didn't say that correctly. How do I do Blaze of Glory? Who do I need? Oh. It's, yep, Hendrik and Levin. Okay, that's not so bad then. Might actually be able to do it. I mean, all in all, the Let's Go games were not bad. They were just... It wasn't even that they were too easy, or they were, like, the fact that you didn't get you didn't fight Pokemon. Like, it wasn't too much of a shift from the core gameplay for me that made me dislike it. It was just that... I don't know. It was just Kanto again. And we've done Kanto a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, Kanto's great. But I have seen Kanto so many fucking times at this point. It's just not, it's not worth it. So not including me replaying a game, we've seen Kanto in Red and Blue, Silver and Gold, Leaf Green and Fire Red, Soul Silver, and Heart Gold, and now again in Let's Go. That's 5 times. Not including replays. It's just... It's too many times. Oh shit, we're both fucking pepped up. I didn't even realize we're both pepped up. Let's get this fight done fast, so we can go fight one of these boreal serpent things. Yeah, like how are shinies and stuff gonna work? Oh, that's a good point. Well, I mean, you could just make the model on the map shiny, or of this, and have like a little sparkle effect around it. So it's like, oh, that's a shiny. I can see it on the map. That would make finding shinies a little bit less tedious. Only a little. Because you could be like, oh, it makes it too easy now that you can see the shinies on the map. It's like, not really. The chance of spawning a shiny is still ridiculously low. And there's also the chance of you accidentally killing it or something, so it's not like shinies are now easy. I don't know if that's the point you were trying to make, though. I don't know. Blaze of Glory. What luck? Kaioken! Just fuck him up. Damn. You fucked him up. The whole thing is they're supposed to be tedious. I didn't think it was supposed... Well, I guess if you're grinding them out, yeah, it's supposed to be tedious. I thought it was just supposed to be... Supposed to be a fun bonus. Like, shinies weren't in there so that you would go out of your way to grind them, so much as it is that if you encountered one on the natural course of your journey, it would be extra special. But then again, I guess I just might have a different mindset.
And they seem to be kind of moving away a bit from the whole ultra tedious shiny thing, since they've been adding more and more ways to get shiny Pokemon that are less tedious in the games. All those things I mentioned are supposed to have a small percentage chance of a random encounter being a random event like that. Well, I mean, there's still a small chance of it spawning on the map. You still have to spend a lot of time running from place to place in an area to get that certain Pokemon to spawn. Like, you're still wasting time. You're just not running into fights unnecessarily. Which I guess that the whole idea is that that still saves time, which defeats the purpose of grinding. But... I don't know. My congratulations. I know that you have passed the trial, but just fucking give me the thing. What does the Mystic do? To increase concentration. Pep up rate. Well, that's good. I might give that to Levin. One sec. I'm gonna try to reforge it really quick. But Levin getting pepped up more would be good, because it would just increase his critical hit rate, which I've been kind of doing with him, just because, you know, 3 weapons and whatnot, or 3 attacks. Very high chance of criticals. So yeah, let's try to rework this. Rework? We're going to rework it. Oh, come on. Yes, please. That's it. We're done. We're done, Yin. I'd rather it be put on the map, but it would be made easier. Oh, it's only +2? What is that garbage? It's fine. It's good enough for now. We'll worry about it later. Well, I'm lazy, so I may not be the best person to ask, but I don't mind the whole shiny, rare Pokemon thing being made somewhat easier, because I'm lazy. So the idea of being able to find shinies more often, easier, to me, that sounds like a plus, but I do kind of also get the idea that it sort of cheapens the experience. Like, if everyone can get a shiny, it's not valuable, it's not rare anymore, and it's not, like, what's the point of getting a shiny if it's not something you can show off? Like, look, I got it, I did it. But also, I like the idea of a shiny Pokemon existing simply because it's a different color palette for a Pokemon you might like. Like, you have your favorite Pokemon, and then you have your favorite Pokemon in a slightly different color. It's like, ooh, look, it's 2. It's more fun because I have 2 different colors. Which, you know, inverse of that, having a shiny of your favorite Pokemon would be cool if it were super rare because it's super rare. So, honestly, let's just stop making games altogether. I think that's the simplest thing to do. Let's cancel all video games, Pokemon in particular, and then we'll just drop the hobby in its entirety. And then everyone will be unhappy, but at least it will be equal. I've solved it. I've done it. Or again, that whole idea before where every game is mobile game loot box garbage. We could go with that too. Hey look, a black dragon. We just killed one of these in Heliodor. Oh, that's right. The reason I used Helm Splitter so much in Dragon Quest VIII with Yangus was because it didn't cost MP. So I basically just replaced his regular attack with Helm Splitter. I can't do that here because, well, it's not free anymore. Is Marini the sea anemone the sea anemone Pokemon? Is that the one that Marini is? Words. We made them up. God, that's... When Hendrik hit someone with that axe, it makes such a big, meaty thud. I like it. It's chunky. I like my axe sounds like I like my men. Chunky.
All is well that ends well.
Oh yeah, does that black dragon drop anything cool? I wonder. A Dragon's Bane. Ooh, a Dragon's Bane. That's a sword. I could use that. Bastard Sword, a Magic Shield, Platinum Lance. That would be nice. So they have a chance of dropping some decent stuff anyway. I don't know if I'm willing to grind for any of these things, but worth noting. Excuse me, worth noting. What was the Marini thing? I can't remember what it was. Like, what did you have to do in particular to make a Marini spawn? Like, what weird event did you have to do? I never got a Marini in Sun and Moon. I just remembered them being considered really rare.
Victory is ours.
I don't even remember what my main party consisted of in Sun and Moon. It was Primarina, certainly, Snorlax, because I like Snorlax. Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon for some reason. Don't worry about it. I like Lucario. Lucario's cool too. Did I have a Lucario in Sun and Moon? I can't remember. I think I did. And after that, it's just a blur Pokemon. You know, a Pokemon called for help in Sun and Moon? Yeah. Oh, did you have to, like, have Marini be called specifically? Was that what it was? Like, you couldn't just run into a Marini? Who could that be, I wonder? Let's save real quick. If you kept battling Corsola, a Marini would come to help. But Marini eat Corsola, so it just became you both beating up the Corsola. Oh, poor Corsola. Oh, that's right, the Marinis eat them. I forgot about that. Also, the Marini looks like it has several tits dangling from its face. Did you know? Grandmaster's Garb. I guess Rab can equip that? Yeah, looks like it. But who could this figure be?
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate.
Yeah, very saggy ones.
But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Yeah, I love this part.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
What you been up to, Hendrik?
Huh? But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... Oh, by the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
No.
This is no time for indecision. You heard him. Your grandfather does not have long left.
I will ask again. Well, will you take that chance?
This is
Ow.
no time for
Man, this isn't even funny.
I will
I
ask
just seem like a dick
well,
again.
Will you take that chance? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Issue 1 of Ogler's Digest. I don't know why. I love that part. I love it when the like very serious stoic characters like break character and they do something like that. It's always, I don't know, it's always tickled my funny bones. Okay. We will go to Limbo next time. It is late and I am tired and I still haven't eaten dinner. All I've eaten is a fucking tangerine and clementine D'Angelo and a cheese stick. I need to eat food. But I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. So, yeah. Thank you for popping in again, McSqueed. It's fun talking to you. I should be back before too long. So yeah, peace. Be good and good night. Alright, Batman, get up.